Hey everyone, and welcome to another unboxing with me, Johnny McWang. Now, today's piece, as all of my pieces are special pieces, this one I pre-ordered back in April around my birthday, and it is now December the 15th, and it's something that I've waited a very, very long time for. I thought I wasn't getting it till next year until I got a shipping notification this week saying that it was ready to be dispatched and to be processed. I'll get onto a little bit about more delivery later on. I'll give you a hint what it is. Now, if anybody knows Vault-Tec, this year Amazon released the Fallout TV series. Very good show. Very happy with it. I checked my statistics for Fallout just last night on stream, actually. I have well over 1,000 hours playing Fallout. Hashtag nerd. However, when Fallout 4 came out in 2015, they released a Pip-Boy edition. Now, the Pip-Boy edition came with a big chunky Pip-Boy, and you could download the companion app for your smartphone, and literally it was a big giant thing. It would sit on your arm, download it, put it into it, and use it alongside the game. Now, at the time, I was a little bit disappointed because I missed out. I couldn't afford it at the time. However, when I saw this opportunity on Bethesda International Store, I couldn't let it pass again. And it was the same with the Return of the Jedi lightsaber. If you've watched previous videos, a lot of the things that I collect now are things that I have missed out on beforehand. However, looking at this, I don't think I'm going to be disappointed with this. So I think we should literally just get to it. I do feel a bit what's the word I'm looking for? I do feel a bit reserved about opening it and breaking the Vault-Tec seal, but I just can't wait. I mean, I say I've literally waited since my birthday for this. So let's get it open, and I'm expecting it not to disappoint, and I don't think it's going to. Okay. It's packaged very well. Oh, right, it's a box in a box. It's a box in a box. So, it's a box in a box in a box. Let's get it out. Carefully as well. I have dropped things before, so. There we go. Pip-Boy 3000 Mark V. Even has Vault 33 on it. Now, a couple of things to tell you about what you get in the box. As far as I'm aware, all it comes with is a stand, the Pip-Boy itself, and the instruction manual, and I think that is literally about it. Without further ado, I love how it says it's got obviously Robco who make it, and property of Vault-Tec. Now, I was also saying back when Fallout 4 was released, that was to coincide with the game. This one is obviously coincide with the TV series, and this is a replica prop that they pretty much use like for like on the TV show. So I'm expecting a lot of good things from it. I've not looked at any reviews. I've not looked at anything about it apart from the fact that it tells the time. That's all I know. But we'll get on to what it does in a little while. So let's carefully open the box. And it's a very nice box as well. It's a little bit... There's a few fingerprints on it, but I'm not a perfectionist. I'm not going to bother about it. You know, I keep boxes for like loads of stuff. Like a lot of my boxes are set up on top of my shelf, but it's fine. So, getting it out of the box, packed in there quite tightly, and I'm going to be very careful because I would say very concerned about dropping it. Now, tell you what, let's do that. What I am going to do, instructions, I am going to have to read the instructions, I am going to have to put my glasses on. Tell you what, let's get it out first and have a look at it. So, it is very well packaged and very well tied. We'll get the stand out first. So, the stand, pretty generic. Property of Vault-Tec. Metal. Pop that down there, and then let's get it out. Wow, look at that. First initial reaction is it's actually a lot smaller than what I thought it would be. Having looked at, I've seen the, I can't remember which edition it was that they released with Fallout 4, but the Pip-Boy with it, it was, I've seen one in CEX and it's big and chunky, and I tell you what, I used to be a little bit disappointed that I didn't get one, but this looks great. Couple of things. So it's made from die-cast metal on the front. They do say that they're all hand painted and finished, and it's got everything that you could need with it. However, I actually don't know anything about it, so I'm going to do a very, very quick time lapse of me reading the instructions and having a quick check through it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a very short time lapse for you. Okay, had a brief quick read of it. It doesn't seem ever so technical, but there is a lot of features to go through, and I am going to do my best. What I'm going to do is I'm literally going to swap to my second camera and move myself up into the corner, and I'm going to literally do it just like that. Okay, so I've had a brief quick read of the instructions. Easiest thing to do at the moment is literally putting it on the stand. Put it on the stand, goes into the slot where the cable goes. That's also your charging cable. Also, you can plug it into your PC, and I'll explain about the PC upgrade in a moment. When you open the Pip-Boy, comes up with a little QR code and a website on there saying where you can update it. You plug it in, register it, do a quick update, and you can also enter what you want the name on the screen to appear. Now, all being well, I have had to adjust the settings for this camera just so you can actually see the LCD display. So hopefully, when I power it on, tiny little button under there, just hold it for a few seconds and you'll hear it make a noise. And hopefully it will show you who it's registered to. Hey, it worked. It is registered to Johnny McWang. So, pretty much, we'll go through a few basics of what it is. There is so much to do on this. So, you've got stats, inventory, data, which is just the clock, map, which shows multiple different maps, I think from the TV show. And then one of my favorite things is the radio. So where it says FM radio, you can actually tune into your local FM radio station. Now, I live in the middle of nowhere. We don't have great signal as it is. Phone signal here is terrible. So trying to tune it in, we'll see if we can do it. So to do it, I think, push this button in, and then you literally use the dial, and it should, he says, start scrolling through, and that is one of our local FM radio shows, and I think that's very cool. There's a volume button as well down here, so you can literally turn it down, turn it up. You can also do it on the menu, which use this one to go down the menus. So I'm trying to remember everything that I read, and then push it in. I think it's picked up Classic FM of all things, which is quite appropriate because then you can also have KPSS radio.
Hey yo, this is DJ Carl at KPSS, broadcasting from the base of the once beautiful Hollywood Hills.
So it's literally the radio station from TV show as well, and I think it's just a great feature to have on it. A couple of the other things that we'll go back to stats. So stats, if you've played the game, you know that you're in good health. Everything is wonderful. Everything's great. Also, it tells you the time and date under there, which I've set to the correct time and date. So, literally, as you flick it down, he's getting progressively worse and worse and worse. Oh dear. Oh dear. Wait for it. Ghoul, aka not very well. So there you go, and then you literally just flick it all the way back up. This one here goes through the sub menus for each one. So you got stats, so connect. I'm not entirely sure what the connection is at the moment. It just says connection established. I'm presuming it is to a radio station. And then diagnostics as well, which I actually haven't had a chance to have a look at, but it's there. So that's that. And then if you literally go down to the next one, you got your inventory. So you got rad meter. And as you can see, that's changed to red as well, indicating that we have high levels of radiation. I'm pretty sure every time that you touch it, it's just it does something different. The one little thing that I was a little bit disappointed is the needle on the inside doesn't ever move. It doesn't sort of go up and down, but then I guess, you know, at the same time, there's only so much that you can fit into it. The EXT external terminal is when you connect it into your PC. Now, there's two ways to get the flashlight up. Can I go back? It's not gonna let me do it, is it? Voltaic provides all clothing. I can't read that. Bedding and accommodations for residents. Personal belongings must be reviewed and approved by an authorized Voltaic Homatics technicians before such belongings can be delivered to your reserve quarters within the vault. There you go. So it's got a few nice touches as well from it. And this is my favourite one. Congratulations, Johnny McWang. You remain a true and trusted member of Vault 33. However, it did say, congratulations to me earlier. You're moving to Vault 32. I asked my good friend, how fucked am I? Critical, I think is what the response was. So there's that. There's also another one that, you are moving to, there we go, moving to Vault 32. When you go to data, it is the clock. You can have it in different ways. This is the one that I got a bit confused with. Like, the tracking chip has been removed. My location is, it's a funny name, which again, it's one that appears on the map as well. Is it Wilzig? Wilzig, and I can't change it. Vault door remote access. So obviously that's when you plug in the cable in. Ready. My marriage application has been approved. My wife was more than happy to hear about that. Doors open. Doors close. And my tracking chip's been removed. Was there anything else? And that is literally the menu to set up the time, date, different time zones, etc., etc. I don't know what demo mode is, so let's have a look. Am I also now about to regret this? I can't read any of that. The thing is, it's literally on the monitor in front of me, but it is not picking it up. Or it is, but it's to the point where I can't. Oh. Okay, so I think it is literally demo mode. It's just showing you everything that the Pip-Boy will do. Pretty much what I've covered in the last sort of few minutes. So can we... How do we get out of it? This is what my next... this is what my next problem or fear was, is how do I actually stop this from happening? Oh dear. I just do. I'll do what any IT technician will say. Turn it off. Turn it on. Cool. So that's that. Map. Like I said, the map. I'm convinced that these are from the TV show, because they're not any map locations that I recognise from any of the games. I'm trying to think who Wilzig is. Wilzig the name? I can't think. It'll come back to me at a later date, or somebody, feel free to tell me in the comments. So that is the map. Doesn't have a sub menu on it, and then, as we say, with the radio. So the only thing to do is literally zoom back for a quick recap and a review of the Pip-Boy 3000 Mark V. So there we go, an honest opinion and review of the Pip-Boy 3000 Mark V from the TV show Fallout. Guys, as ever, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. feel free to subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a like and any comments and any questions you might have about it as well. This is going to be the last unboxing video I do for a while, as certain things in my life are changing, all for the better. But if there is a product that I think is worth unboxing or I think is worth sharing you, I will always be here to do it. Feel free to follow me on any of my socials that are in the channel. I am still streaming on Twitch 2 to 3 nights a week. We are all very welcoming. We're a very small community, but the main thing is that we have fun, and we would love to see you there. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you again soon.